That heavy raining evening, a lonely figure ran barefoot through the muddy path leading to the great river. Her name was Obianuju. For 15 years, she had been married to Ezeaku, but her womb had never known the cry of a child. No pregnancy, no miscarriage, nothing. And now her husband was preparing to marry another woman. Obianuju's wrapper was soaked, her hair scattered by the wind. She dropped to her knees at the riverbank, crying aloud, "Mother of the seven seas, Queen of the waters, hear me, oh, I have come to you today because my heart is heavy. They said you are merciful to women like me. Please don't let me lose my home. Give me a child. I will do anything you ask of me." Her voice echoed into the roaring waters. The wind grew violent and then the river began to rise. Villagers used to whisper that a goddess lived in that river, but no one truly believed until that night. From the middle of the water, a bright light shone, and slowly a woman, tall, glowing, and too beautiful to be human, rose above the waves. Her eyes sparkled like moonlight. She held a golden staff and spoke with a voice that shook the air. "Who dares disturb the peace of my waters?" Obianuju trembled. She bowed her head, her tears mixing with the rain. "Please, great mother, I meant no harm. I only seek a child to call my home." "You ask for what many desire, and yet few deserve. But I have seen your tears. Your pain have reached the bottom of the ocean." The Queen Mother's eyes glowed brighter. "You shall have a child, but remember this, the child belongs to me. When she is born, you will dedicate her to the waters. Break this promise and you shall weep tears more bitter than tonight." Obianuju nodding quickly. "I agree, Queen Mother. I swear by this river, I will do as you say." "Then go. Your tears have ended."
If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please support us by hitting the subscribe button, like, share, and share your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks.
About a month later, Obianuju fell mysteriously ill. Her husband Ezeaku ran to fetch the herbalist. When the herbalist checked her, he smiled and announced, "Ha, Ezeaku! Your wife carries life inside her. She is pregnant." "What?" Ezeaku shouted. "Pregnant? After all these years? Chineke, God, you are wonderful." He hugged his wife and cried tears of joy. Soon the news spread through the whole village. After 15 long years, the barren woman was finally with child. Months passed in peace until one strange night, the night of Ada's birth. The skies turned black, thunder cracked without rain. Then suddenly the heavens opened and flooding rain poured down. The river behind the village overflowed its banks. Even animals ran for shelter. Inside Ezeaku's hut, a baby's cry pierced the night. Ezeaku weeping said, "It's a girl. Obianuju, you did it. It's a girl." They named her Ada. The joy in their home overflowed, but some elders were worried. "This kind of birth under storm and lightning, I don't like it," one elder said. When the gods give too easily, they sometimes collect double," another elder murmured. The new parents didn't care at all. Their prayers had been answered. A year after Ada's birth, strange things began to happen. Floods destroyed most farmlands. Goats and chickens started dying mysteriously. Accidents became frequent. The elders gathered under the ancient tree. "These signs are not ordinary. We must seek the gods," one elder said. "Call the great Dibia from Amakpak town. Only he can tell us what this means, another elder suggested. When the great Dibia arrived, he stepped into the village square and stopped immediately, frozen like someone touched by lightning. The spirits are angry here. Someone has broken a covenant with the water world, the Dibia muttered. The villagers gasped, but in the crowd, Obianuju stood quietly, trembling. Her heart knew the truth. She remembered her promise, the one she never fulfilled. She had refused to dedicate her child, Ada, to the Queen Mother. She couldn't bear to lose her only child. The Dibia, however, performed some sacrifices and peace returned, but only for a while. Years rode by. Ada grew into a young girl, graceful, intelligent, and breathtakingly beautiful. Men stared when she passed. Women whispered that her beauty was not ordinary. Ah, this Ada, eh? If beauty was palm wine, she would be the calabash, one market woman muttered. If I were younger, I would have gone to pay her bride price today, one old man said, laughing. But behind her smile, destiny was watching. One fateful night, something terrible happened. Two armed robbers entered their compound. Ezeaku tried to protect his wife, but the thieves shot both parents and ran away. Ada screamed until her voice broke. By morning, her parents' bodies laid cold, and the little girl's world turned to ashes. The villagers buried them. After the burial, Ada was taken to live with her aunts, Aunt Ngozi, who stayed in the city. Aunt Ngozi was kind-hearted. She too had no child of her own, and she treated Ada like her own daughter. But as peace returned to Ada's life, darkness followed again. One fateful night, Aunt Ngozi wasn't around. Her husband, Uncle Keneshuku, came home drunk. His eyes were red, his voice low. Ada, open the door. I just want to talk to you, Uncle Keneshuku shouted. Before Ada could even speak, he forced his way into Ada's room and did the unthinkable. Afterwards, he threatened her. If you tell anyone what happened tonight, I will kill you. Ada cried all night, her body shaking with anger and pain. Then, something strange happened. In the mirror, she heard a soft, unfamiliar voice. My daughter, the Queen Mother whispered. Ada froze. Her reflection in the mirror began to move differently. A beautiful woman holding a golden staff appeared. Ada, terrified, shouted, Who are you? The Queen Mother responded, I am the Queen of the Waters, your true mother. Your earthly mother begged me for you years ago, but she broke her promise, and now your pain has reached me. Why me? Why all this suffering? Ada cried. Because you are choosing. Your enemies have hurt you enough. Let me help you. Accept my gift, the power to take your revenge, the Queen Mother offered. Ada hesitated until the Queen Mother whispered again, I can show you the men who killed your parents and the one who plans to harm you again in the future. Anger boiled in Ada's heart. She nodded. I accept, she said, whispering. The mirror in front of them shattered immediately, and from the shades of the broken mirror, a serpent spirit slithered into Ada's body. That night, Ada became something else. Days later, Uncle Keneshuku tried again, but this time, Ada didn't cry. She smiled. Ah, you are even smiling today. That is better, Uncle Keneshuku said. As he touched Ada, his smile vanished immediately. Ada's eyes glowed green, her tongue hissed. Before he could scream, Ada transformed into a huge python, her scales glimmering under the dim light. The man froze in terror. Jesus, Jesus, Ada, please, Uncle Keneshukwu said, screaming. The python coiled around him, tighter, tighter, until his bones cracked. Then silence. Moments later, Ada stood human again, staring at the lifeless body and smiled coldly. That same night, a loud scream echoed from Auntie Ngosi's room. She woke up from her bed and found her husband dead on the bed, eyes wide open. No wounds, no blood, just fear frozen on his face. When he was taken to the hospital, the doctors couldn't explain his death, but Ada knew. As she stood beside her crying aunt, she whispered to herself, "Justice has been served." Meanwhile, back in the village, two men were found dead by the river bank, each with strange snake bite marks. People muttered, but no one knew it was connected to Ada. She had taken revenge on the men who murdered her parents. That night, in her room, the Queen Mother appeared again. "Well done, my daughter. You have made me proud. But now the waters need you. A great threat is coming, and you must serve your true home." And with that, Ada bowed. Her transformation was complete. The pretty girl was gone. In her place stood Ada, the pretty serpent. Watch out for the part 2 of this incredible story. Like, share, and also subscribe to get notified when we release the part 2 of this story.
For more interesting and amazing stories like this, subscribe and turn on the notification bell, and thanks for watching. We love you.